Once upon a time, in a small village by the sea, there lived a young boy named Jack. Jack was 10 years old and had a big imagination. He loved to explore the forests and hills around his village, always pretending to be a brave knight or a daring explorer. One sunny morning, Jack decided to go on an adventure. He packed his small backpack with a sandwich, an apple, and his favorite wooden sword. He waved goodbye to his mother and set off towards the old forest at the edge of the village. As Jack walked through the forest, he noticed how different it felt from the village. The trees were tall and thick, and their leaves made a soft rustling sound in the wind. Birds sang from high branches, and every now and then, Jack could hear the rustle of a small animal moving through the underbrush. After walking for a while, Jack found a narrow path that led deeper into the forest. He followed it, excited to see where it would take him. The path twisted and turned, leading Jack to a small clearing with a sparkling stream running through it. The water was so clear that Jack could see the pebbles at the bottom. Jack knelt down by the stream and took a sip of the cool water. As he did, he heard a strange noise coming from the other side of the clearing. It sounded like someone crying. Curious and a little worried, Jack stood up and walked towards the sound. Behind a large oak tree, Jack found a small girl sitting on a rock. She was crying softly and looked very sad. Jack approached her gently and asked, "Why are you crying?" The girl looked up at Jack with tearful eyes. "I lost my way in the forest," she said. "I don't know how to get back home." Jack smiled kindly. "Don't worry," he said. "I know the way back to the village. I can help you." The girl wiped her tears and smiled back. "Thank you," she said. "My name is Lily." "I'm Jack," he replied. "Come on, let's find our way back together." Jack and Lily walked side by side through the forest. Jack told Lily stories about his adventures and made her laugh. They followed the path back to the village, and before long, they could see the rooftops of the houses through the trees. When they reached the edge of the forest, Lily's face lit up with happiness. "Thank you, Jack," she said. "You are very kind." Jack felt proud and happy. "Anytime," he said. "That's what friends are for." Lily's parents were waiting anxiously at the village entrance. When they saw Lily, they ran to her and hugged her tightly. "Thank you so much for bringing our daughter back," they said to Jack. Jack smiled and nodded. "It was my pleasure." From that day on, Jack and Lily became best friends. They went on many adventures together, always looking out for each other. Jack realized that the best adventures were the ones shared with a friend. And so, in the small village by the sea, Jack and Lily grew up together, exploring, laughing, and making memories that would last a lifetime. The end.